Hello and welcome, I'm Thomas Porteous and you're watching NewsX World. Let's take a look at some of the top stories. Iran's supreme leader slams Trump's call for unconditional surrender as Israeli strikes pound Tehran, killing dozens. Russia warns the world is millimeters from catastrophe, while Germany urged Iran to seek a negotiated peace. Israel says it's targeting Iranian military sites in Tehran as blasts rock the capital on day 6 of the war. The AFP news agency reports explosions and smoke across east and north Tehran, with roads partially shut down. At least 140 Palestinians were killed in 24 hours, many while seeking aid, Gaza health officials have said. Israel says it's targeting Hamas and reviewing the civilian deaths as Gazans say they're being forgotten as the Israel-Iran conflict escalates. Moscow urges Washington to avoid military action in Iran, warning it could destabilize the region and risk a nuclear catastrophe. Russia, which signed a strategic pact with Tehran in January, has offered to mediate but says it's been ignored. US President Trump will hold a rare one-on-one meeting with Pakistani Army Chief Asim Munir at the White House. The timing follows recent India-Pakistan clashes and may spark concerns in New Delhi. Nippon Steel's $14.9 billion takeover of US Steel now gives Washington a golden share to protect American jobs. The revamped deal follows bipartisan pushback and involves direct US oversight of key decisions. Princess Kate will miss Royal Ascot due to prioritise balance as she eases back from cancer treatment. Prince William will attend the event with King Charles and Queen Camilla. In the latest developments, President Trump left open the possibility of US military involvement in Israeli strikes on Iran, saying, quote, "I may do it, I may not." Speaking during a flagpole installation at the White House, he also slammed the Federal Reserve, calling its chairman stupid for resisting interest rate cuts, insisting there's no inflation and that America has only success. Let's take a listen in.
Say that, right? You don't seriously think I'm going to answer that question. Will you strike the Iranian nuclear component? And what time exactly, sir? Sir, would you strike it? Would you please inform us so we can be there and watch? I mean, you don't know that I'm going to even do it. You don't know. I may do it. I may not do it. I mean, nobody knows what I'm going to do. I can tell you this, that Iran's got a lot of trouble, and they want to negotiate. And I said, why didn't you negotiate with me before? All this death and destruction. Why didn't you negotiate? I said to the people, why didn't you negotiate with me 2 weeks ago? You could have done fine. You would have had a country. It's very sad to watch this. I mean, I've never seen anything like it. It's so, everyone thought it was going to be the reverse. I didn't think so. And I was telling them, you gotta do something. You gotta negotiate. And at the end, last minute, they said, no, we're not going to do that. And they got hit. Remember 60 days? And then came the 60. 61 is going to become a very famous number. That was one hell of a hit, that first hit. That was one hell of a hit. Not sustainable, to be honest. That's where it ended. It ended on the first night, yes.
Meanwhile, Iranian media reports Israel has struck the Iranian Red Crescent headquarters. Multiple explosions rocked eastern Tehran today, with thick black smoke rising from several areas. The blast occurred around 3:30 p.m. and again at 3:50 p.m. local time, marking the 6th day of fierce hostilities between Iran and Israel, amid the most intense fire exchange between the two rivals. Meanwhile, Israel will begin easing wartime domestic restrictions and reopen its economy, Defense Minister Israel Katz announced today. While vowing to continue fighting Iran, Katz says the move aims to restore normalcy, creativity and security. The changes will take effect from Wednesday evening across most of the country. The UK has temporarily withdrawn families of its diplomatic staff in Israel amid the escalating Iran-Israel conflict, and the UK embassy and consulate personnel will remain in place, the Foreign Office confirmed today. Iran's Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, in a speech on state television, has warned that any US strike on Iran will have, quote, serious irreparable consequences, adding that Israel made a huge mistake and will be punished. Meanwhile, Iranian officials say they will not accept peace or war imposed by others. Let's listen in to Iran's Supreme Leader.
اینی که به ملت ایران بگم بیایید تسلیم بشید حرف عاقلانه ای نیست. افراد با خرد که میشناسن ایران رو، میشناسن ملت ایران رو، میشناسن تاریخ ایران رو، هرگز چنین حرفی رو بر زبان جاری نمیکنن. تسلیم چی بشن؟ ملت ایران تسلیم شدنی نیست. صدمه آمریکا اگر ورود در این میدان بشه، ورود نظامی در این میدان بکنه، صدمه جبران ناپذیری خواهد بود بدون تردید.
On the military front, Israel has struck several Iranian nuclear facilities, including sites at Karaj and Tehran. The International Atomic Energy Agency confirms that advanced centrifuge production facilities were also hit. In retaliation, Iran has launched missiles at Israeli cities, including Tel Aviv, Haifa and Eilat, with tensions between the two nations showing no sign of de-escalating.